This
uh,
conference will now be recorded.
uh, these students possessing opportunity, some mental health issues, and overcoming academic problems, and what more needs to be done to make mental health care a reality in the SBCC, not only for the student, but also for the whole SBCC community. Just remember that, students, because mental health awareness is very important for all the people, especially during this time of pandemic. And I would like to thank, of course, our special guest, of course, our directress and the senior vice president of the institution, a very well respected woman. And we could make her as one of our profile of achievers. She's none other than Marina E. Chavez. And of course, the vice president for academic affairs, uh, Mom Jan Arceo, who's a very composed and a very intelligent woman. Our Dean of College Affairs, Dr. L.D. Llanes, and of course, our very own guidance counselor and the head of our department, Ma'am Jen Casano. They are all very, very intelligent people, very bright people. They are the ones governing the school. Well, as of the moment, we are so very successful, I should say. And of course, Sir Aquino, our OSA director, huh? A very, very hardworking man for the benefit of the school. So all of these people, or they have already built a self logo. Yeah, we already know these people. And of course, uh, to start with, uh, well, anyway, I am not asking you to give a big round of applause, but before we start with the program, give those people that I have mentioned a two thumbs up. Let me see it. That you're doing this. Two thumbs up, everybody. Yes, let us give a special bow to those people that I have mentioned. Two thumbs up for them. Okay, so to start with or to begin with the program, let me call in the president of the junior psychology class, none other than Mary Mendral Nofente, to lead the prayer. Okay, let us just ask for a little help from God in order to guide us and give us more blessings. Um, is Mary, can you please do it now? Lead prayer.
Okay, let's bow our heads and feel the presence of the Lord. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this wonderful day you have given our life. Thank you for all the people who are here for this webinar. Lord God, we submit this webinar into your hands. Let you take control of this and help us gain good things and knowledge from this. We also pray for the safety and protection of the whole world and for the shared solidarity with the pandemic we are experiencing right now. All this we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Nofente. That was a very wonderful prayer, and I wish that God will really listen to that prayer, so He will give us success. And of course, two thumbs up again to give us a welcoming remarks. Okay, for this webinar, let me call the attention of our Dean of College Affairs, none other than Dean LV or Dr. LV Llanes. Ma'am, I wish you are there so you could give your welcome remarks.
Thank you very much, Sir Raul.
Yes, ma'am.
To our respected directress, Ms. Marina A. Chavez, Vice President for Academics and External Affairs, Ms. Jan Chavez Arceo, Registrar, Ms. Miles Durian, Student Affairs Director, Mr. Rick Aquino, Program Head, Dr. Jen Casano, Guidance Associates, faculty and students, good morning. We all know that the current global crisis we have been facing for months now poses huge impact not only to this country and its president, not only to thousands of families and their heads, not only to educational institutions and their faculty and heads, but also to the student body, most especially to the vulnerable ones. While distance learning is being implemented in various educational institutions, these vulnerable learners are at great disadvantage. We do have this type of learners, and meeting their needs is one of the prime concerns of these institutions. Yes, because despite of this crisis, we remain steadfast and true to our mission of producing holistically developed graduates. Hence, one of the student services that we have is the guidance and counseling program, and this includes activities that cater the students' need for psychosocial and emotional stronghold so as to enable you to overcome the academic stress that perhaps some of you are facing this time of pandemic. So on behalf of the academic board, I welcome you all to this virtual seminar with the theme Strategies for Coping Academic Stress. God bless you all.
Wow, thank you very much, Dean. Okay, two thumbs up again for our Dean of College Affairs, everybody, in order for her to be recognized. That was really a very, very nice welcoming remarks. We also welcome you, ma'am, to this webinar for the psychology department for this mental health awareness. Okay, now this is part of the much awaited part of the program to give her inspirational talk, of course, or some encouragements in life. This is a woman of what you call this, full of success in life. She is also considered as one of the profile of achievers and a great achiever to consider. Now, I would like to give you, at this point in time, our senior vice president and the directors of this very prestigious institute. So to give again, once again, her inspirational talk, let us welcome Mrs. Marina A. Chavez, the Senior Vice President. Once again, two thumbs up and give her a special bow, students. Okay? Thank you very much. I wish Ma'am Chavez is here. Um, is Ma'am, are you here? So, is Ma'am Jan Arceo here, Ma'am? Ma'am Jan Arceo, can you please take the position of Mrs. Chavez to give the inspirational talk to this webinar? Okay. So I think they will be coming later. And so now, once again, I would like to tell you students that here's another inspirational talk that will be coming from our program head, none other than Dr. Jeneline Casano. Ma'am Casano? Okay, students, let us
Okay.
give her once again a two thumbs up.
Good
Okay.
morning, everyone. Unfortunately, I don't know why I cannot open my camera. But anyway, as we are waiting for our senior vice president for administration and finance, which is none other than our beloved Ma'am Marina A. Chavez. So I will give you this message for this morning before we hear it from Sir Bernard Fernandez, who is our speaker for today. So, to our Senior Vice President for Administration and Finance, our very supported mom, Marina A. Chavez, to our Vice President for External and Academic Affairs, Miss Janet Arceo Chavez Arceo, to our very supportive and hardworking Dean, College Dean, Dr. L. Villanes, to our Director of Office of the Student Affairs, Rick Aquino, to our, of course, to our dearest and hardworking faculty members of Psychology Department, and of course, also to our psychology students, good morning. So academic related stress and stressors are part of students' life, where you will experience them every day and they are very real. But what matters most is how you cope and how you will respond to it. Whether you respond to them positively or negatively, it's your commitment to learn and reach your goal in the near future. Is far more important and necessary. It is my ardent dream and vision to see all of you finish your studies and be successful in your chosen field. Again, I hope that this webinar will give you an aha experience. Stay focused and persevere. Success is not an instant formula. You have to work hard for it. You have to train yourself to be mentally tough. So good morning, everyone. Advance Merry Christmas and God bless all of you. Thank you.
Okay, Ma'am Jen, Dr. Jen, thank you very much for that very inspiring message. Okay, so thank you very much. So another two thumbs up for our program head of psychology. Without her, of course, our department, I should say, it's not that good. Because of her, we are booming. So that's it. And of course, the much awaited part of the program, which is the highlight of the program. Say somebody will introduce first the speaker, who is somebody who is very, I know her very much. She is a very good and very nice teacher and a very intelligent teacher to introduce our speaker. Uh, Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of my colleagues in the academe, our very own Mrs. Emna Duque. Okay, two thumbs up for her, everybody, to introduce our speaker. It's your turn,
Okay,
ma'am.
hi sir, good morning. A pleasant morning to everyone. Did you had your breakfast? I hope you are all doing fine this morning. It's a pleasure for me to introduce to everyone our speaker today, who is going to talk to us about the strategies for coping academic stress. To begin with, our speaker is a president of Psychological Association for Promotion of Mental Health or POPMH in Laguna chapter from 2015 to 2017. POPMH is a daughter organization of Philippine Mental Health Association. He is also the president of Tatsulok, Alyansa ng mga mag-aaral sa Psikolohiyang Pilipino from 2017 to 2018. Tatsulok is a daughter organization of Pambansang Samahan sa Psikolohiyang Pilipino, a national organization. Also, he is a leadership and academic awardee in 2016 and Student Assistant of the Year in University of Perpetual Help, Calamba Campus. A university and CHED scholar and a consistent Dean Solicitor. A graduating student from his masteral degree in psychology at Laguna College of Business and Arts in Calamba, Laguna. Lastly, a national and a regional resource speaker from various events such as conference and seminars in connection to LGBT, mental health, and psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Bernardo N. Fernandez II, our speaker this morning. Two thumbs up, guys.
Okay, guys, two thumbs up for Sir Bernard. Okay.
Hello, hi! Sabi, napaka-formal naman, Ma'am Duque. Well, thank you so much, Ma'am Duque, for that such a warm and a little bit long introduction. Maraming salamat po. Okay, thank you po. Okay, well, before I start my talk, I would just like to greet all the student participants, okay, including, of course, our beloved guests. Okay, good morning po to all of you. I just want to ask, can you see me clearly and hear me very clearly?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we can hear you
Oh,
clearly.
okay. Kasi baka mamaya matapos ko yung seminar ko, hindi pala ako naiintindihan. Okay. So I just
Oh, yeah.
want to make sure. Okay, of course. I would like also to take this opportunity, okay, to give thanks to the head of the psychology department, okay, none other than my mentor as well, Dr. Jeneline Casano. Thank you so much, ma'am, for letting me have this wonderful opportunity to share a very timely topic to the students. Okay, so I guess let's start. Okay, so to start with, let's begin this topic. Okay, by describing some important terms. Okay, so as you can see, we have phrases here. Why initiating retreat and request backup? By the way, because the title is Initiate Retreat, Request Backup, Strategies for Coping Academic Stress. Okay? So again, why initiating retreat and request backup? Okay? Alam ko marami dito, no? Ang familiar na, no, sa phrases na ito, initiating retreat, request backup. Sino dito mga ML, Mobile Legend fans? Two thumbs up naman. Sino? Mga ML Mobile Legend fans. Meron ba? Ayan, oh, madami. Okay. Ang dami nag-thumbs up. Okay. So, napapanahon talaga. But I'm a little bit sorry about this. Hindi po ito tungkol sa ML. Okay? Hindi po tungkol sa Mobile Legends. Okay? So, tungkol po ito sa academic stress. Okay? So, retreat comes from the Latin verb to pull back. Oh. Different from withdrawal or isolation. No? So this is a positive way, no? So retreat or a retreat is how can I say it? Is an activity or a place where we pull back, okay, and take a rest from the world full of stress. And sometimes we need to have someone to share our thoughts, okay, and feelings to ease the pain. Para ma-ease yung ating nararamdaman. Specifically when it comes to stress. That's true. Alam nyo, at alam ko na kailangan natin no, minsan dumitouch sa mundo na kung saan punong-puno ng negativities. Okay? At minsan kailangan din natin ng someone. Say for example, your friends, family member, professors, teachers, best friend, no? Okay? Therapist, counselor, no? Para mahingahan natin ang ating sama ng loob. No? Para gumaan-gaan naman po ang ating pakiramdam. That's very important. Okay? So, what are the objectives for today's webinar? Okay? First, we will going to define stress. Okay? Next is to identify two different types of stress. Okay? To also identify the academic stress. Okay? To enumerate factors that causes academic stress, to understand the effect of academic stress to the students, and to learn how to manage our own stress. Okay, so I will give you some tips and strategies, okay, sa latter part ng ating webinar. Okay, So according to studies, stress is a major factor to how a student performs academically. That's true. It is also states that stress can enhance learning ability. Okay? Again, stress that it can also enhance our learning ability. Wow. That actually is a good news about having a stress. Okay? Why? Because it can enhance, our learning, and at just a small dose of stress, it can motivate us to reach our goals. Mm. In fact, stress can help you accomplish tasks more efficiently. Okay? It can even boost your memory na kailangan ng mga estudyante, na kailangan natin. Okay? Wow, ganun pala, no? Kapag na-enhance yung learning or meron tayong natututunan, pwede nating sabihin sa mga professor natin, teacher natin, Sir, Ma'am, ang dami kong natutunan na lesson today. Sobrang stress po ako, salamat po. Pwede pala yun, no? O kaya, pag sobrang nag-boost ang memory mo, kasi ang dami mong ni-review, okay, at nag-review kang mabuti, you can also say, ang saya naman, nakaka-stress. Okay, but there is a but. Too much stress of it, okay, too much of it, okay, can cause physical, okay, and mental health issues. And the academic achievement of the student is put to risk. Mhm. A person can easily adapt, no? Actually, lalo na tayo mga Filipino, ito yung isang ating kultura, no? Ito yung behavior na meron tayo, no? Generally. Ang bilis nating mag-adapt sa mga sitwasyon, sa mga bagay-bagay. Let's say, for example, we can easily adjust to different calamities, situations we have, negative situations, no? Sa totoo lang, ang 2020 hindi magandang taon for most of us. Okay? First quarter, pumutok ang bulkan. Nagkagulo ang lahat. Ba? Second, third, fourth, even fourth quarter up until now, no? May pandemya. Okay? Okay, may pandemya. What else? Bagyo. No? May Rolly, may Ulysses. No? Tandang-tanda ako nung nagsisimula yung pandemya, nagkakaubusan ng mga bagay-bagay. No? Let's say for example, alcohol, hoarding ng face mask, no? Diba? Ang daming balitang ganun. Pero as time goes by, wala na, nawawala na. Ang dami rin nating anxieties, no? Issues, no? When it regards to our community. Takot na takot tayong lumabas. Ngayon, hindi na. Okay? Dati takot na takot kang may mabalitaan kang merong pasyente or merong isa sa community nyo, village nyo, na merong COVID-19. Pero ngayon, minsan nga kapitbahay mo, wala na lang sa'yo. So meaning to say, napakabilis nating mag-adapt. And we call that resiliency. Filipinos are well known pagdating sa ganitong bagay. No? Kids, students are known to adapt better than adults. That's true. However, the adaptive abilities, okay, of the kids or these students, okay, are greatly affected when the demands become too overwhelming. This then affects the student's academic performance. Kapag sobra na, too overwhelming na, okay, hindi na masaya pa, nakakapagod na, physically, mentally, parang hindi ka na makaalis pa, okay, that will affect, okay, students' performance. Okay? Look at the picture. Musta school? Kaya mo pa ba? Okay? Kaya pa. Okay. So, to begin with, okay, I will teach you how to do relaxation technique. Okay lang ba? Tuturuan ko kayo ng a sample, the simple technique na lagi kong ginagawa every morning. Ako kasi ay early bird. Okay, every day, even Saturday and Sunday, nagigising ako ng 4:30 ng umaga. Yan ang routine ko, and hindi ko alam kung bakit, pero kahit hindi na ako mag-alarm, at exactly 4:30, no, yung body clock ko, ayan, bumabangon na talaga siya, nagkakaroon na ako ng diwa. Okay? So yun po, no? I will teach you how. Okay, my routine. Okay, goes like this, okay? I will do relaxation technique kasi naniniwala ako kapag meron tayong relaxation technique, no, nakakaiwas tayo or nare-reduce yung stress or distress na nararamdaman natin araw-araw. Okay, so tuturuan ko kayo kung ano yung ginagawa ko. Normally, ginagawa ko to nang nakahiga ako or nakaupo. Okay, based on the study daw kasi, kapag ikaw ay nagising tapos bigla kang tumayo, hindi daw siya maganda sa ating katawan. Kasi ang katawan po natin nag-a-adjust pa. Okay, so wag nating bibiglain. So as much as possible, we have 5 to 10 minutes pang nakahiga, pero gising na yung diwa natin bago tayo bumangon. That's very important. Okay, so let's have, a relaxation technique. Paano ba gawin? Okay, paano ba gawin? So, this is a deep breathing relaxation technique. Yan, deep breathing lang ito, madali lang ito. Okay, so hindi niyo na kailangan humiga ha, o hindi niyo na kailangan umalis, okay, sa kinapwestuhan niyo. Okay, sit in a comfortable position. Ayan, with feet on the floor. Check niyo nga kung nakalapat yung inyong mga paa sa sahig, feet on the floor, and your hands on your lap. Okay? Nakapatong lang kamay sa mga lap niya. Okay? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay? Picture yourself in a peaceful place. Perhaps, okay, you're lying on the beach, walking on the mountains, okay, floating in the clouds. Okay? Hold this scene in your mind. Then inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Another one, inhale. Dapat lumalaki yung tiyan natin, no? Exhale. Lumiliit naman pag exhale kasi binubugan natin yung mga negative energy at air. Okay, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Okay, so thumbs up naman dyan. Ganun lang kasimple. Okay, ganun lang kasimple. Try to do this at least 5 to 10 minutes every day. Deep breathing or any form of relaxation na alam nyo. Malaking tulong ito. Sa umpisa, hindi nyo mapapansin yung resulta. But as time goes by, ginawa nyo siyang habit, no? Ang bilis mong maka-ease ng pain kapag ikaw ay nakakaramdam ng distress. Ang bilis mong mag-reduce ng distress kapag ikaw ay, pag feeling mo yung mga stressor palapit na sa'yo or meron ng stressor sa'yo. No? Well, actually, relaxation, no, is a process that decreases the effects of stress on your mind and body. Okay, decreases the stress that affects, okay, your mind and body. Okay, this can help you cope with everyday stress and with stress related to various health problems, just such as heart disease, pain, physical issues, and so on. So I hope, no, magawa nyo rin to everyday. Ayan. Okay, para po mabawas-bawasan ang ating nararamdamang stress. That's very important. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Well, before we go further, okay, let us first describe what is stress all about. So what is stress? Okay, according to Bernstein, okay, stress is viewed as a negative emotional, cognitive, behavioral, and physiological process that occurs as a person tries to adjust, okay, to or deal with stressors. Stressors are defined as circumstances that disrupt or threaten to disrupt individuals' daily functioning and cause people to make adjustments. Okay, that's a little bit negative side of a stress. However, it is important to note that stress can have both positive and negative effects on people. It means that stress may be a normal adaptive reaction to threat, meaning to say it is normal, possibly normal, okay, okay, to to conquer those threats or those stress or possible stressors. Its role is to signal and prepare us individuals to take defensive action. Yun. Yung mga bagay na kinatatakutan natin na nagbibigay sa atin ng realistic threats somehow motivates us to deal with them. Okay? Or avoid them. That's what we call fight or flight response in psychology. Example, board exam. You can take it or leave it. You can take it or not. Okay? Para makaiwas ka sa stress. It's all up to you. Nandyan lang ang stressors. Ikaw ang gagawa ng paraan kung paano mo i-handle and how you deal with those stressors. Okay? Most psychologists assert that moderate stress motivates individuals to achieve and fuels creativity. That's very important. Okay? And although stress may hinder individuals for performance, okay, from performance, okay, on difficult tasks. Okay, minsan, hindi tayo nakapag-perform ng maayos kasi tayo na-stress na kapag yung task is medyo difficult na. Because nag-a-adjust tayo, no, sa task, no, na ginagampanan natin. Okay? So what are the main causes of stress worldwide? Generally, here are top 5 most stressful life events. Fifth, we have job loss. Okay? Yeah, job loss. Okay? Okay? Ikaw ba naman? Okay? Ikaw ang nagtataguyod, ikaw ang ina, ama, o nakatatandang kapatid, nagtataguyod sa pamilya. Ang nangyari, recession, pandemic. Okay? Layoffs. Nawalan ka ng trabaho. Ngayon pa talagang pandemic, sobrang nakaka-stress yun. Diba? What else? Fourth, major illness or injury. Ikaw na buong buhay mo, kung ikaw ay atleta, ay ginugol mo, no, sa paglalaro para matustusan ang pangangailangan mo, para maiahon mo ang pamilya mo, okay, sa kahirapan. Okay? Ikaw na ama at ina na bumubuhay sa pamilya mo, pero nagkaroon ka ng matinding karamdaman. That would lead also to distress. Next, moving. Okay? Some people say that moving is a positive stress. Okay? Sabi naman ng iba, hindi. Okay? Posible. Let's say for example, ikaw ay meron kang kumpanya or meron kang magandang trabaho, let's say, or meron kang marangyang buhay, pero nagkaroon ng issues, nagkaroon ng problem financially, at kailangan mong lumipat sa mas maliit na bahay, sa mas maliit na lugar, or you are an OFW. Okay? Kailangan mong umalis ng bansa, no? Para ano? Okay? Para makipagsapalaran para sa pamilya mo. Okay? So, nakaka-stress din. No? Next is divorce. Okay? Divorce sa ibang bansa. Sa atin ay pwedeng annulment, separation, no? Leading din ito. Lalo na sa mga mag-asawa sa pamilya. Bakit? Ang haba ng taon na inalay mo yung buhay mo sa kanya and just a snap, kailangan mo na makipaghiwalay. Okay? Buti sana kung walang foundation, meron. And some of those couples have kids. No? Nakaka-stress talaga siya. Okay? Ang nakaka-stress pa dito sa Pilipinas when it comes to annulment, nakipaghiwalay ka na, na-stress ka na, okay? Depressive na yung issue. Ano pang nangyari? Ang tagal-tagal pa ng proseso. No? From 2 years, no? To onwards. Yung iba tinatagal pa ng 10 taon. Marioso. Hindi ka na maka-move on. So, ganyan sa atin. No? And of course, lastly, death of loved one. Okay. Yung mga alaga natin, especially mga pet lovers dito, kapag nawala, namatay, what will happen? Okay? Anong ginagawa natin? Pinagluluksa pa natin, no? Pinalilibing pa natin, no? Yung kakaiba dito sa ngayon, no? Meron talagang pet cemetery, no? Ibig sabihin, nalulungkot talaga tayo. Yun pa kaya ang mga mahal natin sa buhay ang mawala. Diba? Stress talaga. So, yan yung leading all over the world. Okay. Next. Well, in the the Philippines, based on CNN study conducted in 2015 about the main source of stress among Filipinos, almost 23% cited their job and academics studies are the main source of stress. Can you see the graph? So this is the graphical representation from CNN. Kung nakikita nyo sa upper, right side, job or studies. Ito yung main cause of stress among Filipinos. A large share of 23% is workers' poor management skills. Ayan. Meeting deadlines, behind schedule. Among students naman, peer pressure, submission and deadlines as well. Terror professors. Oh my goodness, terror professors. And difficult subjects, no? And most leading, financial issues. Meanwhile, almost 15% said being stuck in traffic. Alam niyo naman dito sa Pilipinas, ano? So, traffic capital of the world, okay, specifically in Manila. Most specifically is what? EDSA, no? Okay? Horrific traffic, floods, walang katapusang pagsasaayos ng kalsada. Okay, dito nga, alam niyo ba yung sa ano? Saan ba? Dito kasi ako nakatira sa Parian. Pag pumupunta ako ng Kabuyaw, alam niyo ba, pag rush hour sa Mamati, grabe! So around 4 o'clock pa lang ng hapon, hanggang 6 ng hapon, hindi umuusad ang sasakyan. Naku naman. Yung papunta ako ng Kabuyaw, no? Grabe yung traffic. Tapos last week yata, inaayos yung kalsada. No? Mamimili sana ako sa Walter, inaayos yung kalsada, nag-cause pa mismo ng mas additional traffic pa. No, grabe, no? Stressor ito sa mga Pilipino. Okay? Ano pa? Pagdating sa traffic, disobedient motorist, of course, hindi yan mawawala. People who do not follow the rules. Okay? Other reasons that cause stress for Filipinos are personal relationships, no? 12.46% yan. Life changes such as pregnancy, death of loved ones. Biruin mo, all over the world, no? Death of loved one is number 1. But for us Filipino, no? Ang number 3 or 4 siya. Okay? Ano pa? Health reasons. And at the same time, social media. Kasama na ang social media. Okay? 2015 pa ito. We wouldn't know kung gaano na to kataas ngayon, yung percentage na ito. Okay? Okay. We define the stress as a natural response to a situation. Nasabi na natin kanina, situation or change. Stress is normal part of life. How about you? Sige nga. Let's pause for a while. How would you define your own stress? How would you define your stress? Nga, pag-isipin nga natin. Okay. Okay. Alam ko maraming negative concept, no? Ang pumasok sa inyong isipan. That's true. Okay? When you describe or define your own stress. Okay? Because in daily life, we often use the term stress, no, to describe negative situations. Okay? And this leads many people to believe that all stress is bad for you, which is not true. Okay? Okay. Next. We have two different types of stress. Okay? Ito na po si eustress and distress. Okay? Eustress and distress. Okay, eustress is a good stress. We have bad stress and good stress. Eustress is a good stress that motivates us to continue working. Yeah. This good stress is what eustress can be identified as. Some people enjoy it. Okay? Kapag natutuwa ka pa, kapag excited ka pa, kapag love na love mo pa yung ginagawa mo, that's eustress. Okay, we're going to have example later on. But when the eustress is no longer tolerable, when the eustress is not already tolerable and manageable, Okay? That distress comes in. Bad stress or distress is when the good stress becomes too much to bear and cope with. Okay. Tension builds. There's no already longer fun. Okay. In the challenge, there seems to be no relief. Parang hindi ka na makaalis sa sitwasyon. No? Gustong-gusto mo na umalis, pero hindi ka makaalis. That's distress already. No? This is the kind of stress. Kanina, no, pina-identify ko sa inyo kung ano ang stress in your own opinion. And this is the kind of stress most of us are familiar with. This stress. Okay. And this kind of stress will lead us, okay, to what? Leads us to poor decision making. That's distress. Okay? Behavioral symptoms also includes overeating. Ayan. Okay? Overeating ka. Pero pwede ka rin loss of appetite, nawawalan ka ng gana. Okay? Drinking, smoking, and negative coping mechanisms. Okay? Next. Let's have an example of what we call eustress. Okay? Receiving a promotion or raise at work. Ayan. Dagdag sahod. Naka-receive ng promotion. Of course, kailangan nating mag-adjust. Sabi nga natin kanina, we need to adjust and that's stress. Okay? We need to adjust. Okay? Receiving a promotion, may bago kang task. Kailangan mo mag-adjust. Pero you are happy. Right? You like what you do. You are, starting to like what you are doing. Siyempre, may dagdag trabaho, may dagdag sahod, something like that. Okay? Next, starting a new job. Okay? Starting a new job. You are excited. Okay? Pero kinakabahan ka. May konting takot. Diba? Kasi mag-a-adjust ka. What else? Marriage. Pagpapakasal ka. Akala nyo ba, ganun lang kadali? Number 1, yung paghahanap ng mapapangasawa. Napakahirap na. At kapag nakahanap ka na, anong masusunod stressors dito? Financial issues. May pera ka ba? Pero dahil gusto mo ito, natutuwa ka, excited kang magpakasal. Okay? Gagawin mo lahat para makapag-ipon, nakaka-stress na mag-ipon, lalo pa ngayong pandemic. But that is a good stress. That is a good stress. Okay? Next, buying a home. Ayan. It's very important. Buying a home. Yung iba pa nga ay wala pa nga bahay, wala pa nga lupa. Nagpapagawa na blueprint. Blueprint. Okay? Kasi tapos ipapaskill nila sa lugar na kung saan mabilis nilang makikita. Kasi yun ay nagiging motivation nila para mag-ipon, para hindi gumastos ng malaki, and so on. Diba? Having a child. Yan. Moving. Yan, sabi ko sa inyo kanina, yung pwedeng yung moving out, pwede siyang positive, pwede rin siyang negative. It depends on the situation. Okay? Pwedeng from maliit na bahay, lilipat ka sa malaking bahay. From sa hindi karangyaan buhay is change sa marangyang buhay. Yan, no? What else? Taking a vacation. Diba? Ang gastos, magbakasyon. Pero kung iisipin mo yung sarap at saya ng pagbabakasyon, diba? Nakaka-stress na ang saya-saya. Okay? Next, holiday seasons. Diba nakaka-stress ang holiday season? Diba? Why? Gastusin na naman. Okay? December is gastusin month. Okay? Yun, no? Ang dami, magpaparamdam na naman yung mga inaanak mo. Stress. Pero alam mo ba, ang saya-saya nung makaramdam ng Pasko. Ang saya-saya ng stressor na to. Ako nga, dito sa bahay namin, bare months pa lang, ito nakaugalian ko na, bare months pa lang, itinatayo ko na ang aming Christmas tree. Okay? Nilalagyan ko na ng palamuti, and so on. Okay? Kasi ito yung nagmo-motivate sa akin. Itong stress na to ang nagmo-motivate sa akin para dito sa nalalabing mga buwan bago magpasko, kailangan ko mag-ipon. Hindi dapat ako kailangan gumastos ng gumastos. Kasi sa Pasko, kailangan happy ang family ko. Yun ang nagpapakita sa akin. Yun yung indicator ko na kailangan kong yung kailangan kong mag-ipon. Yan, holiday season. Retiring. Okay, kala mo, nakaka-stress mag-retire kasi magbabago ka na ng situation, magbabago yung araw-araw na, alam mo yun, na ginagawa mo. Pero at the end of the day, nakakapag-relax ka na. Okay? What else? Taking educational classes or learning a new hobby. Yan. Okay, jump naman tayo sa distress. Of course, we also have examples of distress. Next, okay, example of distress, we have the death of spouse, filing for divorce, losing contact with loved ones, okay? Death of family member, hospitalization, pwedeng ikaw or family member, injury or illness, pwedeng ikaw din or family member, being abused or neglected, separation from spouse or committed partners, okay? Conflict in interpersonal relationships. Kahit sa loob ng bahay, akala mo walang stress, meron. No? Stress, conflict between your, siblings, between your parents. What else? Bankruptcy, money problems, unemployment, of course, sleep problems, children's problems at school, legal issues, legal problems. Those are examples of distress. Okay. Next. Okay. There are habitual behavior patterns that can lead to distress. Okay, again, habitual behavior patterns that can lead to distress. Okay, first, we have overscheduling. Sa students, ang daming ganyan. Guilty ako dyan. Nung ako'y nag-aaral, ang dami kong sinasalihan kung ano-ano. No? And at the same time, ang dami din kailangan i-maintain na grades for the scholarship. No? Kasi, alam mo yung, as a student, ang dami mong gustong patunayan sa sarili mo at patunayan sa ibang tao. Okay? Tanggap ka ng tanggap ng gawain at minsan napapabayaan mo na ang pag-aaral mo. And at the same time, yung quality of leadership mo, hindi na rin maganda. Hindi ka na rin productive. At higit sa lahat, tulad ng sabi ko kanina, di ka na masaya. And that will lead you to distress. Okay? Next, failing to be assertive. Yung parang palagi kang walang kumpiyansa sa sarili. Dami mong issue sa sarili. Anxieties, worries. No? Yan yung failing to be assertive. Next is procrastination. Failing to plan ahead. Okay? Ipagpapaliban mo yung mga task mo na pwede mo naman gawin ngayon. Okay? Pwede mo namang tapusin ng mas maaga. Pero mas gusto mong gawin kapag malapit na ang submission. Sinong guilty dyan? Raise your hands. Okay. Okay. But since the topic of this webinar focuses only, okay, in stress among students, now let's just focus, of course, on academic stress. So let's talk about academic stress. Okay, what is academic stress? Well, actually, when we talk about stress, it is the manifestations such as anxiety, depression, burnout, okay, have always been seen as a common problem among people in different professions, okay, and occupations. Sa kabilang banda, in contrast, academic stress among university college students has become a topic of interest for just a few researchers today. Nakakalungkot, no? So, kapag makakarinig tayo ng usapin tungkol stress or mga webinars or anong tawag dito, webinars, seminars, conference, okay, lagi na lang they talk about stress as a whole. Okay? So that is why this webinar is very timely kasi the audience is students. Okay? At pwedeng-pwede nyo itong i-apply sa inyo. Okay. Academic stress by its compact definition, okay, is subjective stress that involves frustration associated with academic failure. Okay. The feeling of such failure, or even an awareness of, or the possibility of such failure. The key term here, failure. Takot tayo sa failure. Kasi gusto nating lahat, isa ang goal being a student, what? To finish our study. So, takot tayo magkamali. So, takot tayo mag-fail. Okay? Academic stress is a mental stress because of some anticipated frustration. Okay? Associated with parental pressure, what else? Hard subjects, okay, grade competitions, and so on. Professors as well, and so on. Okay? So what are those factors that causes academic stress to the students? Let's talk about the factors. Bakit ba kayo na-stress? Napag-usapan natin yung mga factor o yung mga dahilan kung bakit kayo na-stress. Okay? So let's begin. Basically, we have four major factors that causes academic stress. And what are those factors? First, we have subject-related academic stress. Okay. Subject-related academic stress. Next is the classmate-related academic stress. Ito naman ay tungkol sa classmate. Ano? Third is parental expectation. And last but not the least, would you believe? Teacher-related academic stress. Ayan, may mga teacher, may mga professors pa naman dito. Ayan. So let's take a look a little closer. Okay, so let's begin with, okay, when you say subject-related academic stress, okay, those stress na related pagdating sa subjects. Okay, pagdating sa subjects. And what are those examples? Okay, what are those examples? Okay. Example, math subjects. Walang katapusan ding paniniwala na walang, what do you call this? Na walang math ang psychology. Kamusta? Psychology people. Nabudol din ba kayo? Isa din ba kayo sa mga nabudol? Kamusta ang basic math, basic statistics, psychological statistics, psychological testing and assessment, and research? Kamusta ang mga math sa subject na yan? Okay? Minsan hindi pa nga nagsisimula ang topic, nawawala na ng gana. Feeling nila hindi nila kaya. That's so sad. No? What else? Examination results. No? Lalo na kung hindi nakakapag-study, nakakapag-review prior to the examination, no? Nakaka-stress. Lalo na pag naghihintay tayo ng result ng exam. Okay? Mas matagal ang result ng examination or ng grades, mas matagal mong iindahin yung stress. No? Mas matagal nating iniinda yung stress. Okay? Hopefully, dahil meron tayong new LMS, pagka-exam na pag-exam mo, no? Lalabas na agad yung sagot. No? Nakaka-relieve na agad ng stress. Okay? So, yun, no? Salamat, new LMS. Okay. Next. Requirements completion. Yan. Mga deadlines. Request pa kay prof na, sir, pwede po sa ganitong date. Ayan. Si prof naman mag-a-adjust. Okay, sige. Okay, extend pa 1 week. Pero sa totoo lang, gagawin mo yung project. Okay, or magre-review ka. Doon din sa araw. Ayan. Na mismo kailangan mong mag-exam at mismo kailangan mong mag-submit. Diba? Okay. Sinong hindi mai-stress? Okay, ang haba-haba na nga ng palugit, eh gagawin mo pa talaga sa araw kung kailan kailangan mo mag-exam or kailangan mong mag-submit. Okay? Ng deadlines o ng projects. Okay? Yes. Okay. Thank you ka pa. Yes, thank you po, sir. Salamat po. Yeah. Sinong guilty dyan sa procrastination? Yan. Taas kamay. Guilty sa procrastination. Okay. Next, okay, early schedule. Okay. That's true. No, yung aga-aga mong gumigising, no? Early schedule para sa maagang klase. no? 7:30. Worst kapag meron ka pang part-time job, no? Na kung saan gabi ka na umuuwi, tapos kailangan mong gumising ng maaga. Well, nakaka-stress din siya. What else? Understanding the subject matter. Yan. Hindi natin maintindihan. Hirap na hirap tayong intindihin. Okay, ang basic stat. Ano pa? Psych stat. So, hirap na hirap tayong intindihin. Nakaka-stress. No? And last is the grades. Okay. Bakit kasama si grades? Okay. Bakit kaya? Okay. Let's talk about grades. Grades are seen as the most important part of life. Nakakalungkot lang isipin na karamihan sa mga students ngayon ay nag-aaral na lang para sa grades. Nag-aaral na lang sila para sa mataas na marka. Okay? At gagawin ang lahat para lang sa grades. Sumipsip, mang-bribe, mandaya para sa grades. Sakit, no? That's reality. That's real thing, actually. Okay? Nakakalimutan nila ang true meaning and purpose of studying is to learn. To learn. Okay? Na ang grade na yan ay measurement lamang na kung ano ang natutunan mo. Diba? Na kung mababa ang nakuha mo this semester sa subject per se na ito, it will become also your motivation to strive harder. Okay? To become a successful person, it's okay for you to have a failure. Lahat ng successful na tao, hindi yan naging perfect at instantly naging successful. Lahat yan may pinagdaanan. Huwag kang tatalon. Daanan mo din. Kasi from that failure, dun ka matututo. Yun ang magiging motivation mo to strive harder, to study well. Okay? Pressure of getting high grades leads to high stress. Gusto mo ng high grades, high stress ka din. Cheating. Nape-pressure ka na makakuha ng mataas na marka, cheat ka. Okay? Destructive behavior. Many students, frustrated with the pressure of school, tend to act out violently in uncharacteristic ways. Health issues, obsession with grades rather. Instead of seeing your friend as a friend, you see them as competitor na because of the class rank. Okay. Ayun po. And health issues, of course. Etc. Okay. Next, we have classmate-related academic stress. Ito naman yung classmate-related academic stress. Ito yung mga stress na may kinalaman sa inyong mga classmate per se. First, being uncooperative. Let's say, for example, you are a leader. Okay? You are a leader na ang dami-dami mong gustong mangyari sa team mo. Okay? Kaso nga lang, the problem is yung teammates mo ay, they are uncooperative. Hindi marunong makipag-cooperate. Mga social loafers, social riders, free riders. Aray, ang sakit naman, sir. Ayan. Mga fourth year dyan, kamusta naman ang thesis mates mo? Ayan, pakikalabit naman. Pakikalabit. ang mga thesis mates natin. Mga sakit, no? Okay? Ang masakit pa dito, kung ano yung grade mo, yun din ang grade nila. Ouch. Diba? Kung nag-strive ka very hard, right, naging maganda yung outcome because of you, yun din yung grade ng mga social loafers. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mga free riders. Mm-hmm. Okay. What else? Kung dahil hindi naging maganda ang output ng buong team because of them, yun din yung grade mo. Hindi rin naging maganda. No? Yun. Next, competitive classmates. Okay? Feeling mo kakompetensya mo lahat. Inis na inis ka kapag hindi ka kaya. Guilty? Sino mga guilty dyan? Pag hindi ka ka-highest or hindi ka nakakuha ng mataas na marka. Okay? Or may classmate ka na lagi nakikipagkompetensya sa'yo. Or baka naman feeling mo lang. Okay na nakikipagkompetensya siya. Okay, what else? Okay, cheaters. Okay? Sorry, bully classmates. Okay? Na hindi natin maiwas-iwasan. Ewan ko ba? From elementary, no? High school, middle, tas senior, tapos hanggang college, bakit kayo hindi maiwasan? Pwede namang iwasan ang pambubuli. Feeling mo, no? Feeling mo masaya pa yung binubuli mong classmate? In fact, hindi na. Hindi porkit ngumingiti ang classmate mo sa mga joke mo, okay, against him or her, okay pa. Deep inside, malungkot siya. Please, iwasan na natin yung bullying. Hindi siya nakakatulong actually. Next is cheaters, no? Ikaw yung mabuting estudyante na lahat ginawa mo na, nag-aral ka 24/7, 24/7. No, tapos yung iba mong classmate, no, relax, chill. Okay? At the end of the day, after the examination, sino nakakuha ng mataas na marka? Sila. Why? Because they cheat. May stress ka? Of course. Ba't hindi ka may stress? Ikaw yung nag-aaral mabuti. Tama, mali. Ikaw yung nagpakahirap. Ikaw yung nag-aral mabuti. Ikaw yung gumawa lahat ng dapat gawin. But some other students, they cheat. And they got highest grades. Okay? What else? Poor relationship. No? Sabi nga nila, wala ka naman jowa. Wala ka pang friends. Ayan, ang sakit naman. Lagi mo kasi ina-isolate ang sarili mo. Okay? Labas-labas din pag may time. Sabi nga nila na tayo ay, technically speaking, tayong mga tao ay socialite. No? Normal sa atin na makapagkaibigan, normal sa atin na magpalawak ng network. No? Sa kabilang banda, hindi mo nga in-isolate ang sarili mo, hilig mong makipag-away, hilig mong mag-run sa social media, o paano ka didikitan ng mga kaibigan? Hindi mas lalong dumami ang may ayaw sa'yo. You have poor relationship with your classmates. That can cause also distress. Okay? Next. Parental expectations. Yan. Ito yung mga stress naman na may kinalaman sa parents nyo, sa mga magulang nyo. No? Okay? First is the financial issue. Parents keep their kids to study so very hard. No? Kahit alam nila, sa totoo lang, may problema, may issue financially. No? Ito namang bata, ito namang student, they work very hard. Pero, ano nangyayari? The issue is the financial. So kahit anong klase ang gawin nilang pag-aaral, preoccupied yung isipan nila sa mga babayarin at kung ano-ano pa. Okay? Isa ding importante that we should know how to manage our finances. Maliit man yan o malaki. May mga students kasi na ang dami nilang vices na pinagkakagastusan. Bibili ng sigarilyo, bibili ng alak, manonood ng movies, no? Almost weekly. No? We should know how to manage our finances. Kasi kung marunong tayo mag-handle ng pera, malaking tulong din ito sa family natin. Ano po? No? Okay, especially sa ating mga college students na kaliwat kanan, ang alin? No, ang requirements, ang gastusin, ang bilihin. Okay? What else? Job fear for children. Okay? Job fear for children. Dahil sa kahirapan, no, pinupukpok talaga sa mga kokote, no, ng kanilang mga anak, no, ang kahirapan ng buhay. Okay? Ano yung paulit-ulit na litanya ni nanay at tatay? Gusto mo maging ganito? Tignan mo ako, tignan mo ako. Ganito lang natapos ko, tignan mo buhay natin ngayon. Yan ang paulit-ulit. No? Ang hirap. No? Nape-pressure ka tuloy ngayon. What else? Okay, peer pressure from neighbors and relatives. Ito yung mga amiga, no, ng nanay, ng tatay, amigos, amigas, no? Kapitbahay. Okay? Ano yung ginagawa ni nanay at tatay? Lagi kang kino-compare. O, tingnan mo to si anak ni Aling Bebang, nakakuha ng scholarship. Ano ka ba naman? Tingnan mo yung pinsan mo, ang tataas ng grades. Ano ka ba naman? Ayusin mo naman, di ba? They keep on comparing, no, their kids to others. So, nasa sa inyo kung paano mo yan i-handle. Okay? Okay, next, over-expectation. Di ba? Nag-expect too much yung mga parents natin. Bakit? Natural lang na mag-expect sila. Why? Kasi sila yung gumagastos para sa atin. Sila yung gumagastos para sa atin, in return, they need to expect something from us. Okay? Next. Okay. Well, let's read a story, about a girl, okay, about a girl who has forced by her parents to study a course, okay, she has no interested and passionate to. Okay? There is a child, okay, child's interest was in psychology field. Ayan, parang kayo, no? Parang tayo. Child's interest was in the psychology field. And she wanted to adopt teaching psychology as profession. Okay? While her parents forced her to study engineering as they wanted her to become engineer. Okay? Ang gusto ng bata is psychology field kasi gusto niya magturo. Ayan, parang yung mga prof niya, no? Okay? Now, she was sent to an engineering college and somehow she managed to clear her degree. Natapos niya naman with an average grade. Average grade. But she was not good in her field work. Okay? And was only left with teaching. Natapos naman niya. Average student ka lang. Okay? Nung nagtrabaho na siya, she is not very good on her field of engineering. At ang natira na lang sa kanyang choice is magturo. Since ito naman talaga yung gusto niya, magturo. Do you know what's the result? She is teaching the subject. She didn't want it to study. Ang saklap, no? Tinuturo niya yung engineering na first of all, hindi niya gusto. Kasi ang gusto niya, psychology. No? I hope dito sa kwentong ito, sana nakita natin yung result, no? At yung impact nito sa mga bata based on the story. Alam ko, in the near future, magkakaroon kayo ng pamilya. Magkakaroon kayo ng mga anak. Okay? Okay. At sana, sa ganitong punto ng buhay na kailangan na nila mamili ng kanilang field, sana matuto tayong makinig din sa gusto nila. Okay? Gusto ng mga anak natin. No? Sana matuto tayong makinig. Okay? Kasi life nila yun. Path nila yun. Hindi yun sa'yo. Okay? All we need to do is to what? To listen. And at the same time, what? To guide them. Okay? That's very important. Listen and guide them. Kasi ikaw ang mas nakakatanda. Okay? Show them all the possibilities. Okay? But don't please ever discourage them. Ipakita mo lang lahat ng possibilities. But don't you ever try to discourage them. Kasi yun ang gusto nila. Pag nagkamali sila, still, huwag mong sisihin. Ayan, yan ang sinasabi ko. Yan. Huwag ganun. Okay? Itayo mo sila. Tulungan mo. Okay? At least they realize they made mistakes. Okay? At yun ang magiging coping mechanism nila, motivation nila to strive harder for their future. That's very important. Okay? Next, let's have the last one. Teacher-related academic stress. Okay. Okay, first, we also have difficult to deal with teachers. May mga estudyante na talagang hirap na hirap sila makipag-deal sa mga teachers. No? ayaw nilang sasalubong sila, iiwasan si teacher. Yung mga ganong eksena, no? Lalo na kapag si teacher is unapproachable, okay? Hindi sila approachable, takot na takot ka, no? Yung mga ganong students, laging takot humarap, no, sa mga teachers. Okay? Okay lang yan siguro sa mga elementary, high school, pero college na kayo. So sana naman matuto tayong humarap sa ating mga guro. Ano po? Matuto tayong makipag-deal. Ayan. Okay? Yung mga guro din, no, unfair treatment of teachers. Okay? They have favoritism. Excuse me po sa mga instructor and professors. They have favoritism. That's true. Okay? Ikaw ngayon na student na hindi ka favorite pero nag-aaral kang mabuti, what? No? Stress na stress ka sa pag-aaral. Gagawin mo lahat para makapag-aral ka ng mabuti. No, as a good student, you are going to ipasa mo lahat ng mga dapat ipasa, mag-aaral ka mabuti, no, every day of your life. Okay? Pero yung grade mo, mataas nga naman. Pero yung grade ng favorite na students, kapantay mo. Ouch. Sakit to. Lalo pa, mas masakit kapag yung favorite na student, mas mataas pa yung grades kaysa sa'yo. Aray ko po. Okay. May mga bagay, may mga stressors na hindi natin kayang baguhin. Mamaya tuturo ko sa inyo. Ano yung dapat natin gawin? Okay? Kasi may mga stressors na sadyang nandyan na, hindi mo na mababago. Pero meron pa rin tayong kailangan gawin. Okay? Meron pa rin tayong dapat gawin para ma-relieve tayo sa stress na ating nararamdaman. And I will let you have that one later on sa latter part. Okay? Next, teacher's absenteeism. Sinabi na nga kaninang umaga, 7:30 ang pasok. Pagdating na 7:30, absent pa si teacher. Aray. Ang mahirap dito, kapag face-to-face, ang layo ng pinanggalingan mo. Okay? 7:30 yung class mo. Pagdating ng 7:30, saka pa mag-message si teacher. Okay, gagawa na lang kayo ng activities kasi wala ako. Aray ko. Stress. Students. Now, yun. Stress din to sa mga students na gustong-gusto nilang mag-aral ng mabuti at excited silang pumasok sa klase mo. Pero ikaw, na teacher, no, biglang nagkaroon ng issues, problems, no, at bigla ka na pa-absent. Stress din ito sa mga students. Lalo na sa mga students na talaga namang gustong-gusto yung mga academic performers. Yan, nakaka-stress yan sa kanila. Kasi gusto nilang matuto. What else? Unapproachable teachers. May mga teachers, may mga professors, no, instructors na unapproachable talaga. Hindi na natin yan mawawala. Talagang sadyang may ganyan. Okay? Ito yung pinakamasakit. Inconsiderate teachers. Some teachers, they don't understand your situation. Specifically now, pandemic coronavirus. Some of teachers, they don't understand their students. That's true. Reality check. Okay? Pag sinabing, kasi as a teacher, hindi mo na alam kung totoo o hindi totoo yung sinasabi ng mga students. Tama? Ako rin. No? To tell you honestly, hindi ko na alam kung nagsasabi siya ng totoo o hindi siya nagsasabi ng totoo. Okay? So, sasabihin ng iba na inconsiderate ako. At may stress sila. Lalo na kung totoo yung nararanasan nila. Na bumabagyo, na may problema sa internet, and so on. Okay? So, ganun po, no? Nakaka-stress kay student. Okay? That's the teacher-related academic stress. Okay, so I think this is the first half of my, webinar, Sir Raul. Okay, I think this is the first part. Okay, later on, I will going to discuss naman the effects of academic stress.
Yes, sir. Napakaganda po ng first part. Now, ngayon, students, the third year psychology class has prepared an intermission number for you. Ibig sabihin ng mga juniors ay hindi kayo nag-iisa. You are not alone. So we have to give each other. So they have prepared an intermission number. This is very much related to this mental health awareness webinar. So you have to listen to this intermission number. This is a very nice intermission number. Okay? So Sir Bernard, if you have the the intermission number, please release it now. Thank you.
Sir, kay Ma'am Jen po ata. If I'm not
Hi, Ma'am
mistaken.
Ken. Hello. The intermission number. We have to start it now. Okay, students, please watch very carefully. Napakaganda. This has been prepared by the junior psychology class. Wala tayong sound.
Okay, can you hear it?
No, ma'am.
Live next door, teach your children, work in the next cubicle, or just sitting beside you. However, only half of those affected receive treatment.
Ma'am, no sound.
I can't play it. So can you help me with this, Sir Bernard? I can't ano eh.
Okay, Sir Bernard.
Hello po.
Yes, Sir Burns.
Mm. Try ko pong i-share ulit yung aking screen.
Okay, sir.
Okay pa. Yan pa. Pa-check na lang po kung okay ha. Kita po?
Very clear, kita. Pero
Okay
yung
po.
sound, okay. Wala ring sound.
However, only half of those affected receive treatment. Mental illnesses affect 19% of the adult population, 46% of teenagers, and 13% of children each year. People struggling with their mental health may be in your family, live next door, teach your children, work in the next cubicle, or just sitting beside you. However, only half of those affected receive treatment, often because of the stigma attached to mental health. As written, mental illness can contribute to higher medical expenses, poorer performance at school and work, fewer employment opportunities, and increased risk of suicide. Being a student is stressful, but trying to juggle schoolwork and other responsibilities when experiencing mental illness can make it even harder. Mental health conditions can feel debilitating and scary, making some learners retreat inward rather than seek help.
Okay, thank you so much. Third year students, medyo po yung ating presentation just because of the connection probably. So once again, I would like to call the attention of the also director, none other than Sir Aquino, if he's here, to give us a short message. Okay, and of course, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, none other than Ma Ma'am John Arceo, if you are here, please give us a short message here. And of course, well, Ma'am Myers, I don't think she is around, so we have to continue the second part of Sir Bernard's talk if they are not around. So, Sir Bernard, please go and continue with your talk now.
Okay, sir. Okay, let's start. Okay, second half. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Second up.
okay po. Sige po. Sige po, sir. Salamat po.
Sige
Ang saya
naman
naman.
ng
Ang sarap
icebreaker,
pakinggan.
ha? Magandang
Yes, ang
icebreaker
sarap.
yon.
Yes, ang sarap pakinggan ng mga hinanaing ng ating mga kabataan ano po na we are the world, we are the children. Let us make a better place for every one of us. Okay? So let's start. Okay, again. Now, since we already know the causes of academic stress, let's talk about now kung ano ang epekto nito sa mga college students. No? So we have four major effects of academic stress. Okay? We have emotional effects, physiological effects, okay, cognitive effects, and last is behavioral effects. Okay, let's begin. Uh-huh. Okay, so academic stress is one of the factors which affects emotional, okay, emotional or mental health. For example, depression, anxiety, okay, which may lead to suicide. This is the bad news. Suicide. On average, seven Malaysians commit suicide each day, and 13.7 from them are students. Okay. This suggests that there is high rate of academic stress among undergraduate students. Emotional effects includes anxiety, depression, being moody, okay, frustration, psychological tension, okay, etc. Okay. Next is physiological effects. Okay, physical impact. Stress basically reflects on the health of the students. Of course, we know that already. Stress can make you breathe tougher. Okay, as a student, no, hindi tayo makahinga minsan. No, that's not a problem for most of us. But those people who are suffering from asthma, okay, getting oxygen they need is very hard. Okay, could be very difficult. Okay, okay. What else? In addition, stress can swift breathing or hyperventilation that can cause panic attacks or those people who are prone to panic attacks. Physiological effects includes shutdown of digestive system, gain or lose weight, headache, increased heart rate, immune system fatigue, okay, and issues about reproductive system, etc. Okay. Next is the effect of academic stress with regards to cognitive effects. Academic stress can also affect cognitive functions in the short term. Let's say, for example, you are a student na galing sa isang subject a while ago, okay, na doon sa subject na yon, you feel so stressed. nagkaroon ka ng problems, issues, grades possibly, or something, na na-stress ka, okay, pagpunta mo, pag-transfer mo sa isang subject, okay, iniisip mo pa rin siya. Okay? That affects you, your short-term memory, maaapektuhan. Hindi ka makapag-focus, sa subject mo ngayon because of that. Okay? It will reduce your ability to pay attention, keep track, okay, or remember steps on the task, okay, of that subject specifically, no, as well as long term it becomes chronic, okay. Cognitive effects includes, yes, poor concentration, next, reduce short-term memory capacity, etc. Okay. Next, now when it comes to behavioral effects, to start, isolation is one of the major impacts of academic stress. That's true. Mostly when students are tense and have a lot of issues thinking about, they prepare to be away from their friends. Okay? And be alone to ponder about those issues. Sila na lang yung ano tawag dito, magre-resolve ng kanilang issue na akala nila kaya nilang i-resolve by themselves. Isa-shutdown nila ang kanilang mga sarili. Okay? Those includes increase of absenteeism, hindi ka napapasok. Disrupted sleep patterns, may issues, hindi makatulog, sobrang tulog, and reduced academic performance, etc. Okay, so those are the effects of academic stress. Okay. We all find ways of coping with stress. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Jen kanina, we all different ways, okay, to cope with our stress. It could be positive, but some coping strategies are not as helpful as others. We call that negative coping mechanism. For example, okay, ng negative coping mechanism is your response often to make your stress worse, no? Akala natin, nare-relieve tayo kasi nakakaramdam tayo ng alin, ng kaginhawaan. Pero ang hindi natin alam, mas dinadala pa tayo nito sa mga worst pa na sitwasyon. Example, smoking. Na kahit sa ang research, wala namang magandang naidulot. Drinking too much. Overeating. Withdrawing from friends, family, and activities, isolations. Okay, what else? Sleeping too much, using pills or drugs to relax. Okay, filling up every minute of the day to avoid facing problems. What? Yes, that's true. Next, okay, actually I can give you some guidelines. Okay, here to develop a lifestyle. Okay, that reduces stress and worry as a student. Bibigyan ko kayo ng guidelines no, as a student. This is meant for you as a student. Okay, for you to develop a lifestyle that reduces stress and worry. First, rest plus guilty and worry equals exhaustion. Kung mag-rest ka. Huwag ka na mag-isip ng kung ano-ano pa. Iwasan mo na yung worry, yung guilt, yung anxiety. Kasi, no, instead na nakakapagpahinga ka, exhausted ka pa rin. Okay? Next, study plus distraction is waste of time. Kapag nag-aaral ka, nag-study ka, iwasan mo na yung distraction because it's a waste of time. Sayang lang yung effort. Okay? Imbes na pumasok sa long-term memory yung pinag-aaralan mo, hanggang short-term lang at bigla lang din tong mawawala. Mabilis lang din tong mawawala. What else? No rest is equal to inability to study. Pag wala kang pahinga, of course, wala kang, what do you call this? Okay? You are unable to study. Okay. Study plus too much effort. Inability to study again. Okay? Bakit, sir? Too much effort na nga eh. No. Okay? Especially those students that they are cramming. Okay? They are cramming. That's true. Okay? Let's say, for example, next week will be Monday will be your examination. Monday morning ka lang nag-aaral. Okay? So, what do you call? Too much effort yun. Ibubuhos mo lahat yung sarili mo, no? Okay? Inability to study pa rin yan. Okay? So, as much as possible, mag-aral tayo prior. No? Kapag marami pang araw, no? Hatiin natin yung mga oras natin. Okay, wag nating i-google sa isang upuan. Okay? Kasi, inability pa rin ito. Okay? Rest minus guilty and worry. It's equal to reconstruction. That's true. No, walang guilty, walang worry, full rest, no? Reconstruction. We are reconstructing our mind, no? Pagising natin sa umaga, ang sarap ng gising. Wala tayong inisip na kahit anong issues in the evening. Okay? Diba? Nakapagpahinga din yung brain cells mo, neurons, yung mind mo, no? And study plus right amount of effort. This one I like the most. This two, no? Study plus right amount of effort is equal to, effective study. Okay, that's true. Effective study. Study plus rest then is equal to effective study. Yan, no? Ang saya pala, no? Study plus right amount of effort lang. Effective study yan. And study plus rest, effective study din yan. Wow, yeah, that's true. Okay. Next. Okay. The ultimate goal actually is a balanced life with time for work, relationships, study, relaxation, and fun. Okay? So itong topic na to, ito yung panghuli kong topic. Okay? Okay, ito yung pinaka-major topic na ibibigay ko sa inyo, na i-discuss ko. Okay? But mind you guys, okay? This stress management is not one size fits all. I will give you 6 stress management strategy. Okay? But again, this is not one size fits all. That's why it's very important for us to experiment and find out what works best for us. Okay? So the following are 6 stress management strategies that can help you do that. Okay? Let's begin with stress management strategy number 1. Okay? Avoid unnecessary stress. Okay, that's true. Ironically, not all stress can be avoided. Sir, paano namin i-avoid? Hindi naman lahat unavoidable, okay? Well, it's not healthy to avoid a situation that needs to be addressed. That's true. Okay? First, let's know or learn how to say no. Know your limits. Stick to them. Whether it's personal or professional life, refuse to accept added responsibility. Huwag kang tanggap ng tanggap. Lalo na kung loaded ka na. Okay? Taking on more than you can handle is a surefire recipe for stress. Tanggap pa more. Kala mo kaya eh. No? So you're supposed to know your limits. Okay, stick to that. Pag hindi na kaya, sabihin, magsalita. Okay? Next, avoid people who stress you out. If someone consistently causes stress in your life, and you can turn the relationship around, hindi mo siya pwedeng, let's say for example, your boss. Okay? Hindi mo naman yan pwedeng iwanan. Hindi mo naman yan pwedeng sabihin sa sarili mo na ayoko yang makita. Nakaka-stress yan. Anong gagawin mo? Just limit the amount of time you spend with that person or what? End the relationship entirely. Resign. Dalawa lang yan. Limitahan mo or umalis ka. Okay? Avoid people who stress you out. Okay? Friends, no? When it comes to college students, those friends that makes you stressed, avoid them. Dinadala ka sa kapahamakan, avoid them. Okay? Avoid hot button topics. Pag mabilis uminit ang ulo mo over religion topics, politics, cross them off, to your conversation. Okay? So kapag may naririnig ka na usapin tungkol sa politics, religion, etc., umalis ka na, sabihin mo, ay busy ako, may ginagawa ako. No? Kasi ikaka-stress mo pa, nakipagtalo ka, may napala ka ba? Wala. Okay? So lalo na ngayon sa social media, naging instant, politicians. At kung ano-ano pa. No? Next, let's have stress management strategy number 2. Let's alter the situation. Yun. Okay. If you can avoid stressful situation, okay, try to alter it. Okay. First, express your feelings instead of bottling them. Kapag ang dami gumugulo sa isip mo, ang dami mong problema, ang dami mong issues, ang daming anxiety, okay, i-express mo to. Express, communicate your concern in an open, respectful way. Kapag hindi mo binoise out yung nararamdaman mo, yung feelings mo, nandyan lang yan forever. Okay? As much as possible, okay, kung yung tao, yung ibang tao ang may issue, ang stressor, talk to them. But again, relay your concern in an open and respectful way. Okay? Respectful way. Hindi yung pakikipag-usap mo sa kanya pag bumulan pa ng another stress. Okay? So kung hindi mo naman masabi sa kanya, talk to your professors, best friends, parents, no, psychologists, guidance counselor, para at least ma-relieve yung stress na nararamdaman mo. That's very important, no? Next, be willing to compromise. Okay, let's say for example, ikaw ay may girlfriend, my boyfriend, or my best friend. Okay? And you ask them, to change their behavior. Dapat hindi lang sila. Dapat ikaw din. Be willing to do the same. Okay? Lalo na sa mag-boyfriend, mag-girlfriend, no, lagi nasisisihan kung sino ba talaga may issue. Okay? Lagi mo binabato na ikaw problema kasi lagi kang ganito. Okay? Kapag humingi ka, nag-ask ka to change their behavior, you should be willing to do the same. If you both are willing to bend at least a little, you have a good chance of finding a happy middle ground. Okay? Kasi parehas kayong nag-adjust. Next, manage your time better. Of course, alam natin lahat na ito, na if poor time management, ay nakakos din ng maraming stress sa atin. Okay? When you are stretched to a lot of things, running behind, it's very hard to stay calm. That's true, and focus. Kasi hindi natin minamanage yung ating time. We should plan ahead. Hindi kung kailan malapit na, no? Ano pang nangyayari? Nagka-cramming na naman. Okay? Para alam mo kung ano yung daily activities mo. Hindi ka na stress. Okay? So next, we have stress management strategy number 3. Again, no? We have adapt to the stressor. Okay. Paano yung adapt to stressor? Okay, if you can change the stressor, change yourself. Oh my goodness. That's true. Kung hindi mo ma-change yung stressor, you need now to change yourself. Paano, sir, physically? No. On your own perception. Baguhin mo yung perception mo. Okay? You can adapt to stressful situation and regain your sense of control by changing your expectation and your attitude and perception. Baguhin mo yung pananaw mo. Kasi sadyang may mga taong nandyan na forever at hindi natin kayang ipabago. Hindi natin kailangan sabihin na magbago ka kasi ganyan na talaga sila. Now, okay? Paano gagawin kung nandyan na talaga yung mga stressors na yan at hindi mo na mababago? Okay? You need to focus, okay, to stress management strategy number 3. Adapt to the stressor. I-adapt mo yung stressor. Okay? Let's say for example, number 1, look at the big picture. Yan yung pinakauna. Okay? Take perspectives of the stressful situation. Let's say for example, okay, ang stressor mo ay pag-aaral. Totoo, di ba? Pero mababago mo ba yan? Okay? No, I don't think so. Di ba? Ang stressor mo ay makagraduate. Ang stressor mo ngayon ay thesis. Mababago mo ba yan? No, I don't think so. Anong gagawin mo? Adapt to the stressor. Embrace the stressor. Look at the big picture para mas ma-relieve ka sa stress. Paano yung big picture na sinasabi mo, sir? Okay? Paano yung sinasabi mo sa'yo, sir? Okay. Paano yung sinasabi mo, sir, na adapt and, adapt to the stressor? Ang gawin mo, look at the big picture. Bakit ka ba nag-aaral? Bakit mo ba ito ginagawa? Di ba? This is for your own future. With that, marirelieve mo yung stress mo. Okay? Kasi you already embrace the stressor. Oo nga, no? Bakit ko ba ginagawa to? Bakit ba kailangan ko mag-exam? Bakit ba kailangan ko mag-study? Bakit ba kailangan ko mag-aral? Bakit ba kailangan ko pagbuhusan ng pansin itong thesis na ito? Kinakain niya yung buong oras ko. Look at the big picture. After lahat ng yan, ano yung pwede mo makuha? Your diploma. Tama? Yun ang lagi mong titikdan. Looking forward ka. Okay, hindi yung puro negative ang lagi pumapasok sa isip mo. Next, adjust to standard. No? Perfectionism is a major source of avoidable stress. No? Feeling natin we're perfect. Kailangan makakuha ka ng mataas na marka. Okay? Stop setting yourself up for a failure by demanding perfection. Okay? Stop setting yourself up for failure by demanding perfection. Bakit? Sige nga. You should set reasonable standard. Kapag suntok sa buwan yan, malagapak ka, stress talaga yan. Lalo na kung hindi ka sanay na mababa ang grades. Okay? Again, hindi lahat ng teachers ay pare-pareho. No? Minsan subjective sila magbigay ng grade. Okay? Kapag ikaw hindi ka sanay sa mababang grade or sa grade na average lang, kapag nagkaroon ka niyan, malaking stress na yan sa'yo. Hindi ka na makamove on. Okay? Set a reasonable standards for yourself and others. And learn to be okay. This is very important. Learn to be okay with good enough. Yung salitang good enough. Kapag nakuha mo yung good enough, ibig sabihin, no, kapag nasanay ka sa salitang yan, ibig sabihin, tatanggapin mo sa sarili mo, ano man ang mangyari. Okay? Nagkaroon man ng failure, tanggapin mo. Sabi ko nga kanina, kapag may failure, may success. Kasi hindi lahat ng successful na tao, okay, walang failure. Lahat ng yan meron. At kaya kung bakit sila naging success is because of failure. Okay? So, ganun po. Focus on the positive. Okay? When stress is getting you down, take a moment to reflect. Isip tayo. No? Ano ba yung mga dapat kong ma-reflect? Okay? Reflect on all the things you appreciate in your life. No? Appreciate those people who made efforts. You know, your parents. Nagbigay sila ng effort para pag-aralin ka. Okay? Appreciate them. Okay? Including not only other people, including your positive qualities and gifts. Okay? That's very important. Diba ang sarap ng feeling kapag, no? Kino-comment mo yung sarili mo. No? Nagre-reflect ka. No? Okay? Kasi hindi lahat ng tao may kakayahan ng gano'n. Especially we as a practitioners, may kakayahan tayong mag-reflect. No? Ang bilis natin mag-reflect at mag-adapt sa mga bagay-bagay. Okay? So, try to reflect to yourself. Focus on your positive qualities and gifts. Okay? The simple strategy can help you keep things in perspectives is to be a positive thinker. Okay? That's a simple way. Okay? Next, we have stress management strategy number 4. Okay, 3 na lang. Accept the things you cannot change. Accept na lang natin yung mga stressors na hindi naman natin kayang baguhin. Some stress, no? Some sources of stress are unavoidable. That's true. Hindi mo yan maiiwasan. You cannot prevent or change stressors such as the death of loved one. Mababago mo ba yan? Hindi. As a student, mababago mo ba may paparating na exam? Kaya mo bang baguhin yung paparating na exam? Hindi. Andiyan na talaga yan. Hindi mo yan maiiwasan. Okay? Acceptance may be difficult. That's true. But in the long run, it's easier than railing against the situation. Mas okay siya. Mas easier siyang tanggapin kaysa makipag-argument yung feelings and yung thoughts mo, no, sa situation na you cannot change. Dami mong anxieties, dami mong issues, hindi mo naman talaga mababago. Then accept it. Okay? So what will you do? First, don't try to control the uncontrollable. Okay? Many things in life, guys, mind you, are beyond our control. Particularly, the behavior of other people. Lalo na kung hindi mo naman siya kilala. Nasasabihin mo, magbago ka nga. Hindi mo naman siya ganun kakalala, di ba? So, ano gagawin mo? Rather than stressing over them, focus on the things you can control, such as the way you choose to react to problems. This is important. Okay? Andiyan na yung mga yan. Hindi na yan mawawala yung mga stressors na yan. Pero, ito yung kaya mong baguhin. Again, control such as the way you choose to react to problems. No? Ang ganda, no? Andiyan na yung ano eh, andiyan na yung examination. No? Nandiyan na yung thesis presentation. Hindi na yan mawawala. Pero anong gagawin mo? 'Di ba? Try to focus on the things, okay, na pwede mong baguhin sa sarili mo at perception mo. Okay? Choose how to react. Okay? Paano ko magre-react? Okay? Sa sitwasyon, sa problema. Yun ang kaya nating baguhin. Okay? Next, share your feelings, no? To trusted friends, make an appointment with your Ma'am Ariel and no, Sir Lapas, talk about, those feelings, no, na hindi mo kayang punong-puno ka na, no? That's why, our guidance office are very active with regards to different kinds of activities about, how to help, students, ma-relieve sa kanilang emotions, no? Okay, tanggalin natin yung takot na kapag guidance, ay nako, ano yan, ayoko mag-guidance. No, hindi. Pwede ka rin ditong magkwento. Pwede rin ito yung means of ito rin yung magiging ano tawag dito? Means of something that you can, relieve your stress. Okay? A place that you can relieve your stress. Okay? Share your feelings to them. They can help you. But please, to those reliable person only. Okay? Learn to forgive. Ito yung pinakagusto ko. We should know how to learn, okay, to forgive. Accept the fact that we live in an imperfect world. Walang perpektong pangyayari, walang perpektong buhay, walang perpektong relasyon. Lahat walang perpekto. People make mistakes. Free yourself from negative energy by forgiving and moving on. Sarap, no? That's true. Okay? Next, stress management strategy number 5. Ito gusto ko. Make time for fun and relaxation. No, set aside the relaxation time. Dapat meron ka daw talagang relaxation time. Include rest and relaxation in your weekly schedule or daily schedule, pwede, no? Kasi ito yung nagmo-motivate sa atin, alam nyo ba yun? Ako, I'm always looking forward to Saturday evening. Bakit kaya? Anong meron sa Saturday evening? Kasi pagod na pagod Saturday evening and Sunday evening. Ayan na nag-look forward ko every week. Okay, bakit? Kasi every Saturday evening, nanonood kami ng mga pamangkin ko kasi makasama ko sa bahay, mga pamangkin ko. Nanonood kami ng mga pamangkin ko ng mga movies. Movie time, gaganon pa yung mga yan. No, ibig sabihin, iset aside ko na yung trabaho, no? Alam na rin nila. So I'm looking forward din, no? Excited din ako, no, na mag-weekend. How about Sunday evening? Sunday evening naman, alam nyo ba, sa totoo lang, nakaka-relieve ng stress ko manood ng Jessica Soho. I don't know sa iba, pero pati yung mga pamangkin ko, nare-relieve din sila manood ng KMJS. Minsan nga nagpo-post pa ako. So, di ba? So, yun ang nilulook forward ko. Nakakapagpahinga na ako and at the same time, natututo pa ako. Hindi lang ako, pati yung mga bata kong pamangkin. Something like that. Set aside the relaxation time. Next is connect with others. Spend time with positive people, of course, who enhance your life. Strong support system will buffer you from the negative effects of stress. Next, do something you enjoy every day. Okay? Ano ba yung mga ini-enjoy mo? Kahit panonood lang ng bituin sa gabi, na-enjoy mo siya, okay lang yan. Do it, no? Pagdo-drawing, mga caricature or something, no? Do it. Yeah. Ako, every morning, I don't know, pero naging naging routine ko na rin siya na mag-send ng positivities in the morning. Kasi share ako sa FB ng quotes in the morning or prayer in the morning. Yun yung naging routine ko. And I enjoy doing it. Na-enjoy ko siya. Okay? So nakakapag-relax din ako kapag nagagawa ko siya. Okay, because as a psychology practitioner, we should what? Spread happiness, positivities. Okay? Lalo na, hindi mo alam, akala mo, yung pag-simpleng share mo ng quotes or simpleng pag-share mo ng prayer, akala mo walang tulong. Pero hindi mo alam, may isang tao na kailangan niya at nabasa niya yung quotes na iyon, yung prayer na iyon at akmang-akma sa kanya. Hindi mo alam, no? Sa simpleng ginawa mo, nakatulong ka na ng malaki sa iba. That's true. Okay? We are in the helping profession. We're supposed to do that. Okay? Yan. As a student, yan muna yung mga simpleng gawain. No? Nakakatulong ka na. Okay? Siyempre, mas lalawak yan kapag naging professionals na kayo. But as a psychology student, yan muna. No? Be a stress reliever to everyone. Okay? Next, keep your sense of humor. Of course, alam natin that laughing is a best medicine. Okay? So, happy tayo, positive, tawa lang, no? Alam ko lahat sa inyo dito ay estudyante ko, no? At kapag nasa loob tayo ng klase, wala tayong ginawa kundi tumawa. Okay? Mag-enjoy. That's what I'm saying. Okay, mag-enjoy. Kasi kapag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, pag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, malayong-malayo ang mararating mo. Kaysa yung ginagawa mo, hindi mo gusto. Napipilitan ka lang gawin. Okay? That's very important. Okay? Ang bilis ng oras, pag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, no, kapag happy ka sa ginagawa mo, magugulat ka lang. Magugulat ka na lang, next year, second year ka na. Next year, third year ka na. Baka pagising mo, graduating ka na. That's the impact of positivity. That's the impact of happiness to us. Okay? Ang bilis ng mga bagay-bagay kapag masaya ka sa ginagawa mo. Let's say for example, no, pandemic, tapos minsan lang kayo nagkita ng mga kaibigan mo, nagchikahan kayo alas 3 ng hapon, magugulat ka na lang, alas 9 na ng gabi. Ay, ang bilis ng oras, no? Kasi nga, you're happy. Diba? Yung ang tagal mong hinintay na magkaroon kayo ng first anniversary ng boyfriend or girlfriend mo, pero ang bilis. Kasi nga, you're very happy. Sa araw na iyon, ang bilis ng araw. Kasi nga, you are happy. Ganun din kapag mahal mo yung pag-aaral mo, ano yung pwede mangyari? Ang bilis. Magugulat ka na lang pagising mo, graduating ka na. Kasi you enjoy it. Oh, so that's very crucial. That's very important, no? To keep your sense of humor. Next, last one, stress management strategy number 6, adopt a healthy lifestyle. Of course, you can increase your resistance to stress by strengthening your what? Physical health. Exercise regularly, alam naman natin yan, nakakatulong yan. Eat a healthy diet. Well-nourished bodies are better prepared to cope with stress. That's true. Reduce caffeine and sugar. Alam ko, katulad ko, meron din ditong mga caffeine fanatic. Hindi naman ako caffeine addict, pero caffeine fanatic talaga ako. No, hindi ko nakikita ang sarili ko, nagigising ako sa isang umaga na hindi ako nagkakape. You know? Maximum coffee ko in a day is 2, minimum is 1. So I think it's not really bad. No? Pero kapag ikaw yung nakaka 5 cups, 6 cups, nako, bawasan mo na yan. Okay? Nakakapagbago yan ng mood, yung sugar at yung caffeine. Ang bilis magbago ng mood mo, mabilis ka mairita. Nagiging moody ka. Okay? So, bawasan mo siya. Of course, avoid alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, vices. Avoid mo na yung mga yan. Wala namang naitutulong yan. Okay? Get enough sleep. It's very important. Okay? Adequate sleep fuels our mind, as well as our body. Okay? So, pag lagi tayong pagod, feeling tired will increase your stress. Okay? Because it may cause you think irrationally. Pag pagod ka na, di ba? Hindi ka na makapag-isip ng maayos. Pagod ka na. Okay? So, anong kailangan mo? Pahinga. Get enough sleep. Okay? So, okay. yun na yung aking stress management strategy. No, anim yun, no? Sana walang makalimot. Ayan. So stress is an unavoidable part of life. Yung sabi ko nga kanina, but that doesn't mean you should ignore it. You should ignore it. Okay? Too much untreated stress can cause potentially serious physical and mental health problems. That's true. The good news is that in many cases, stress is manageable. Again, ulitin ko. The good news is that in many cases, stress is manageable. Mhm. Keeping stress at a manageable level is important for your overall well-being. Okay? It's very important to your overall well-being kung alam natin kung paano i-manage ang ating stress. Okay? And lastly, I would like you to leave a quotation from one of my favorite philosopher and psychologist, of course, Sir William James. Sabi niya, our greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Ulitin ko po. Our greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. In our busy lives, we often forget that the real source of our stress is not the things on our to-do list. Hindi ito yung mga gawain natin. It is how we think about and relate to the things we have to do, as well as our hopes and desires. Thank you so much for your active listening and participation. I hope you learned something. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Bernard. How nice of you. Okay, before anything else, students, let us give Sir Bernard for that wonderful speech. Very informative. I should say it's also a very, what do you call it, a very helpful speech for all of us. Huh? And I would like to add one thing that I usually notice most of the time, relationships, Sir Bernard, probably. This could
Yes,
be
sir.
one of the stressors of these students, because
That's true, sir.
in my own point of view, if when we say relationship, these people are no longer free, right? Because you have to divide your mind if it is for your education or for your relationship. So
Mhm.
you do not know what to do. So it can really add some problems to our life, especially when we're students. So this
Yes,
is
sir.
probably possible if we could avoid relationship at this point in time while we are studying, because really it can give us too much stress. We love
Yes,
our
sir.
boyfriend, yes, but we love
Yes.
much our parents, isn't it, sir? So that
Mhm.
that
That's true,
that
sir.
is just another additional information for all the students. Well,
Yes.
so
Thank
that
you, sir.
was really nice, sir. Gusto ko tayong maging estudyante ulit para maranasan ko yung stress na yan. So, sir, thank you very
Yes.
much. That was really very nice. Okay,
Mhm.
so I have seen Ma'am John, our Vice President for Academic Affairs. She has entered the virtual box. So this is our pleasure, and we are so very proud to hear some words of encouragement. Ma'am Jan, you are please give us some words of encouragement. Just a brief message from you. It will really make us feel very proud.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. La Paz.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, please pardon me if I cannot turn on my camera. I hope this is acceptable. I know it's not, but I apologize that I would rather not turn on my camera this morning. But first, I'd like to greet Dr. Jen Casano, of course, the head of our psychology department, of course, Mr. La Paz, um, Miss Ariel Mingua. These are the really workhorses, hardworking members of the department, and of course, Dr. Bernie Fernandez. That was a fantastic presentation. And to all the other speakers this morning, good morning and congratulations again to the department Again, I am very happy with how this webinar has turned out. I know how much you have prepared for this, and I am very grateful that you have worked very closely, of course, with the dean and the academic board on this one when you were preparing for it. And it obviously paid off. And I congratulate the members, the students of the department. I particularly love the song number, the intermission number earlier. That's one of my all-time favorite songs.
Thank
So that yes, that's the
Jan,
reason why yes, Doc, diba? So congratulations everyone. I look forward to more of this in the days to come, and I'm sure if this one is done very well, for sure the next ones will even be more um, leveled up, as I normally say. So, with that, again, good morning, congratulations, Psych Department, and to all of you. I wish you
you.
all the best. And I know this webinar we will be posting on our soon to be launched website and on our Facebook page, St. Vincent College Facebook page. For sure, many more, not just our Vincentian community, will benefit from this particular webinar. So again, congratulations, everyone. Thank you. Like what Dr. Fernandez said, we should look forward to the weekend so that we take time to rest, reflect, enjoy our time, not just with ourselves, but with our family and people we love to be with, because that will help us cope with the stress and perform better, not just in our studies, but also in the things that we are happy and we are passionate about. And that will trigger, that will lead us to excellence. So, once again, thank you, congratulations, and have a great day ahead and a great weekend, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
thank you very much, Ma'am Jan. Students, let us give a special bow to Ma'am Jan. Two thumbs up again to students. Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am. Okay, so at this point in time, let me test you, students, if you really you were listening attentively to Sir Bernard. Okay, I will just call somebody who would ask question, and I believe Sir Bernard would be ready to answer these questions. Let me test you, if you were really listening to him. So if you cannot ask question, it means to say you were not with us. Okay, so I will just call somebody to ask a question. Let me call on first Miss Beatriz Nofuente. Can you please say something about the seminar or ask question to
Yes,
Bernard?
sir.
Sir
Good
Bernard, are
morning
you
po,
ready?
sir.
Bernard, are you ready? Is he
Yes, sir.
interested?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Sir, given that we have good and bad stress, is there a possibility that you stress can turn into a distress? For example, sir,
Oh, mhm,
promotion in work, instead of getting
mhm.
motivated, you felt the other way.
Okay. Well, actually, as I said, yes. Okay. So there is a possibility that eustress can turn into a distress. Sabi ko, if you are not already happy on what you are doing, overwhelmed ka na sa mga ginagawa mo, loaded na ang utak mo, sa simula masaya ka pa. Let's say, for example, you have the promotion. Sa simula, masaya ka. Kasi nakakapag-adjust ka. Okay, nakakapag-adjust ka sa situation. But as time goes by, ang dami mo palang dapat gawin. Diyan na nagsisimula, no? Lumapit sa'yo si distress. From eustress, nagiging distress na siya. Okay? Same when it comes to the students. Okay? Excited tayong mag fourth year. Yay! No? Thesis na. Eustress, excited ka. Pero as time goes by, ginagawa mo na siya, yung eustress nagiging distress. exhausted ka na, pagod ka na, yung mga pasaway mong mga pasaway mong thesis mate, hindi nakikipag-cooperate, that is the eustress can turn into distress. Yan po. So yun.
Okay
Basta
po,
iisipin
sir.
natin,
Thank you po.
iisipin lang natin kapag hindi na tayo masaya sa ating ginagawa at sobra-sobra na at feeling natin hindi tayo makaalis sa sitwasyon. So that is distress already.
Okay,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Nopente, are you satisfied with the answer of Sir Bernard?
Yes, sir. I'm satisfied with the answer of Sir Bernard.
Very much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so
Thank
I
you.
would like to choose another one to ask question na for a while. Sino ba dito? Let us hear it from one of my favorite students and the fourth year, Mr. Mon Obalan. You have any question about the webinar?
Opo, sir. Good morning po. Good morning po,
Okay.
everyone. Sir, I
Good
was
morning.
just wondering if what would you advise to those students who are experiencing or academically stressed right now po kaya, sir? Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So, feeling ko dahil fourth year yung nagtanong, ano ba stress mo? Ano ba stressor mo? Feeling ko thesis ito. Okay. So,
Yeah.
ito yung academically stressed right now. Okay. So, actually, we can use the stress management strategy number 5. Make time for fun and relaxation. Okay, alam ko mahirap yung pinagdadaanan nyo na thesis na yan, pero hindi matatapos ang curriculum na hindi mo napagdadaanan yan. But, okay, try to uh, stop doing procrastination, okay, cramming, okay, kung may mga time, tulad ng lagi kong sinasabi, gawin to, no? Gawin siya, bisitahin ang thesis, no? Bisitahin yung mga dapat gawin, yung mga dapat pag-aralan, hindi kung kailan gagamitin mo na siya. Hindi kung kailan isasubmit mo na siya. Or hindi kung kailan mag-e-exam ka na. So that can reduce your stress. And accept the things you cannot change. Stress management strategy number 4. Nandiyan na talaga yan. Hindi mo talaga yan maiiwasan. Embrace it. Okay? Ang dapat mong baguhin is your perception. Okay? Your perception na, tanongin mo sa sarili mo, bakit ko nga ba ito ginagawa? Diba? For you to graduate. Diba? For you to have a better future. Kasi kapag i-stop mo yung sarili mo, hindi ka na mag-enroll. Do you think may malaking future na naghihintay sa'yo? No, I don't think so. Okay? Embrace. Accept the things you cannot change. Change your perception and your behavior towards those stressors. And pwede rin yung stress management strategy maybe number 3, adapt to the stressor. Okay? Adapt mo na yung stressor. No, maki-join ka na, sabi nga nila, no? Pag umuulan, kailangan bang maging malungkot ka? Hindi. Maligo ka na lang sa ulan. Di ba? Adapt to the stressors. Okay? Parang tayo mga Pilipino, very good when it comes to resiliency. We can easily adapt to the stressors. That's it. Okay? Keep your sense of humor. Pwede rin yun. Be happy all the time. Okay?
Okay po. Okay po, sir. Thank you.
Okay, are you satisfied, Mr. Obalan? With the answer of
Yes,
Sir Bernard?
super.
That's really very satisfying.
Thank you.
Okay, so everybody, can you please share your video so that I could easily recognize you? You're afraid of interrogating Sir Bernard, ano? Tatakot kayo because you were not with us during the seminar. Hindi kayo nakikinig siguro. Or, okay, so let me hear your voice, everybody. Share your videos so that I could easily recognize you. So I could select another one to ask question for a while, huh? Let us hear it from Stephanie, the representative from first year, Miss Stephanie Bravo. Okay, now I could recognize you. Okay, Stephanie,
Sir, good morning, everyone.
the floor is yours. You've got a very weak voice, Stephanie.
Hello po. Good morning po.
Yes, yes,
Sir
yes.
Bernard,
Better than that.
as a professor po, how do you cope up with stress and how do you think students who are academically stressed can apply it to themselves?
Wow,
Oh.
first.
Okay.
Good question.
Teka. Okay, good question.
Yeah.
How do I Uh-huh.
Excuse me, Sir Bernard.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations. Dapat siguro lahat ng professor, we answer that question because it pertains to how do we cope to stressor.
Yes.
So, malay
Yes.
nila, makakuha din sila ng tips on how to, adjust or to cope with their personal stressors kahit na sila ay estudyante pa lang. So,
Yes.
start with you and then me kay Sarah Raul and then Ma'am Emma if you're there and Ma'am Ariel. Okay, so we will answer that kahit brief lang. Tigil-tigil sa tayo ng
Okay.
sagot.
Yes,
Stephanie,
ma'am.
and thank you for that question. It's really a nice question. So you
Yes.
start.
Okay. Well, to tell you honestly, I will be honest. No? Itong seminar, webinar na to, binigyan ako ng stress dito. Okay? Binigyan niya ako ng stress. Okay? But, what I did, I look at the big picture. Siyempre, maraming time na kailangan kong guguling basahin ang PowerPoint ko, pag-aralan, and so on and so forth. Hindi ko naman, as a professor, hindi natin alam lahat. So we need to refresh again, no? At i-connect tayong ating experiences sa topic. So it makes me feel a little bit stressed. Okay? Nagkaroon ako ng stress sa webinar na ito. But as I said, I look at the big picture. Para saan ko ba ito ginagawa? Para kanino ko ba ito iginagawa? Di ba? Ang profession ko is a teacher. So, lagi kong gagawin to para sa mga estudyante ko. And at the same time, now, gagawin ko rin to for my department. Kasi I do believe that our department can do more. Okay? I believe on that. You know? So, katulad nyo, i-relate ko as a student, embrace the situation. Look at the big picture. Huwag ka matakot mag-exam. Huwag ka matakot sa mga prof mo. Huwag ka matakot pumasok. Look at the big picture. Kasi at the end of the day, after you did that everything, no, makakapagtapos ka at magiging successful ang buhay. That's all. Thank you.
So it's my turn. Stephanie, find time to enjoy your leisure activity. Come on, you can sing, sing. Ako nga, Diyos ko, punong-puno na ang Facebook. Ang Facebook ko ng mga concert ko. Bisitahin niyo ang concert ko. That's how
Yes,
I
ma'am.
do. I sing. And then if my time, I exercise. I exercise a lot. Jogging, Zumba. And then I paint. And then I do so many things that na-enjoy ko. And most of them are, leisure time. I find time to, cuddle, to embrace my pets, like my cat. So, ang dami-daming pwedeng gawin na leisure activity para lang yung mga, yung stressors ay talagang ma-release natin. And I forgive myself. No, talagang ako, honestly, magagalitin talaga ako. But, this pandemic really hits me a lot since ang dami ko din na pinagkakaabalahan. Hindi naman din ako superwoman, hindi rin naman ako mutant ninja turtles na may superpower. But the best thing and what matters most is that you learn to forgive yourself and sometimes insanity, sometimes your mga psychological disturbances that really hits us sometimes as professors or a professional, but it really helps. So, makakatulong din yon sa inyo, the find leisure time. I really impressed by the tips of Sir Bernard na keep your sense of humor. Lagi nating intindihan na, Diyos ko, we only live once and find time to really enjoy the things that we really enjoy most. So, yon.
Okay. So mine, Stephanie. This is Mr. Lopez. This is my answer to your question. So, Mr. Maxwell Maltz, he is one of the famous psychologists that I know. So, Mr. Maxwell Maltz, he said, you have to cooperate with your big self. So, what is that big self that I am referring to? That big self is you have to cooperate with your potentials. Same thing with Mom Jen. She loves to sing, she loves to dance, she loves anything. In order for you to be happy, cooperate with your big self because that is what yourself is looking for. Huh? You should cooperate with your potentials, your skills. Because if you're not going to cooperate with it, Huh? What would happen to you? You will just go to this kind of defeatism. The process of defeatism. Defeatism is derived from the word defeat. You will always feel awkward. So, in order for you to be happy or to take out the stress in your life, you have to do this. Do anything what you want that would really make you happy. That's it. That is from Mr. Maxwell Maltz. Okay, Stephanie? Did I answer your question?
Yes po.
Okay. So can you,
Sir, sa sir?
yes, ma'am. Yes, Ma'am Duque. Okay.
Yes, sa akin sir is ano, may dalawa kasing type ng coping strategies. Like number one po is emotion focus at saka yung isa is problem focus.
Yeah.
So, kung sa academic po, magsusulat ka ng ano, yung mga plans and things to do sa isang araw. So, you follow that. Kasi minsan, nagpo-procrastinate yung mga estudyante, mamaya na, kasi magmo-mobile legend muna. Yung
Yes.
baso pag pinapabayaan mo yung may time naman, mahaba yung oras, why not gawin na ngayon? So, gawa ka ng mga plans mo sa buong maghapon. Kasi pag ginagawa mo, pag may nakasulat ka na activity mo sa the whole day, nababawasan na checkan mo na, tapos na ako dito. Next naman. So, yung mga burden mo is nababawasan. So, yun nga, pagdating sa academic, nagiging maayos, nakakahinga kang maluwag kasi lahat ng mga nilista mo is nachikan mo na. Yun po yung sa akin, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Oh,
Thank you
Stephanie,
po.
what about the answer of Ma'am Duque? Is it very satisfying for you?
Yes, yes po, sir.
Okay, now let us hear it from
Thank
Ma'am
you po.
Ariel. Ma'am Ariel, it's your turn.
So, good morning, Vincentian. So, for me, in coping with stress, so turning the negative vibes into positivity. So, sa mga nakakakilala sa akin, I know that you are familiar na ang madalas na ginagawa natin is turning the negative vibes into positivity through the use of portraiture, or it can be a painting. So, we all know that stress is inevitable, but through the use of relaxation na ni Dr. Up with stress.
Okay, Ma'am Ariel. Okay, so Stephanie, how is it?
Yes po.
Did we answer your
Very
question?
satisfying po and may matututunan po kami. Yes po, sir. Thank you po.
Okay, so thank you very much, Stephanie. Okay, I will pick another one. Please share your video, student, because Sir Bernard is waiting for your question. Okay, okay, I will just choose Miss Christine Muñeza. I can see you there.
Good, good morning, sir. Um,
Hi, good
uh,
morning.
I'm just want to ask, sir, what ways or how do students cope with academic stress and high expectation of their parents regarding to their academic performance?
Okay. So actually, parents are very firm. No, when it comes to this one, that's a good question. Okay, that's why I often say that we cannot control those things that are uncontrollable. It's good if your parents listen to you, but if your parents don't listen, don't control it. All you need to do, kung bumabagabag yan sa isipan mo, try also to share that feelings to others. Okay? Kapag yung feeling, pagod na ako, ma, pwede ba ako magpahinga, ma, hindi ko kaya yung gusto mong ipagawa. If they understood, that's good. Pero kung hindi, no, change your behavior. Okay? May mga iba sa atin, no, na pasok dito, sa kabilang tenga, labas sa kabila. Bakit? Paulit-ulit na kasi yung litanya. That's true. Paulit-ulit na kasi yung litanya ng ating mga magulang. Okay? Again, pag hindi natin silang gano'n, ano yung gagawin natin? Talk to them first. Okay? Kapag hindi sila sumang-ayon, kapag lang yan sa isipan mo eh. Try also to communicate those feelings.
Why? Hmm? Sir Bernard, are you still there? Sir Bernard, can you hear me? Sir Bernard. Okay, so Ma'am Miss Muñeza, did
Sir,
you
can
hear
I
what
make, can
yes,
I
yes,
give
ma'am.
suggestion, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Mayroon din akong isang student na ganyan din yung problema niya about her parents nga daw. Hindi daw kasi sila nag-uusap ng nanay niya. Sabi ko, kulitin mo nanay mo. Kasi nanay mo yun eh. Kasi wala namang ibang tatanggap sa'yo kundi yung parents mo. Kung mo ikikwento yung problema mo sa taong hindi mo kilala, mas kilala mo yung parents mo.
Tama
So,
yun.
pilitin mo kausapin yung nanay mo tungkol sa, "Nay, hindi ko kasi kaya po talaga. Ito lang po yung kaya ko." Okay, so nung makailang siguro mga after 2 weeks, tinanong ko siya, "Kamusta ka na?" Ayun po, kinulit ko yung nanay ko, kahit na nagsigawan na daw sila, biglang tumahimik yung nanay at nakinig daw sa kanya. Kasi noon daw hindi daw siya pinakikinggan eh. Lagi daw siyang sinasabihan na, "Ano ba tong grades mo na to? Why? Bakit ganun?" Until na sinabi niya na hindi usap magnanay, usap magkaibigan. Kasi marami sa atin dito, nahihiya tayo sa magulang natin. Ewan ko kung bakit. I don't know. Bakit magulang naman natin yung bakit mas nagsasabi tayo ng problem natin sa kaibigan natin? Dapat sa parents. Dapat hindi tayo nahihiya. Meron na ako ding nakausap. Chinat lang ako nung isang araw. Kausapin ko daw siya. Sabi ko, ang pinaka the best advice talaga is to talk to your parents. Sila talaga yung the best na tao na makikinig sa inyo. Yun lang po, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Luque, for that additional info. Now, while waiting for Sir Bernard, why don't we hear something from
Hello, nawala ba ako?
Yes, sir.
Ano
Nawala
ba
ka.
nangyari? Sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
yun
okay.
lang naman yung gusto kong i-point out. No, yun lang naman yung gusto ko kasi patapos na yung sasabihin ko biglang nakat pa. So yun lang yung gusto kong i-point out na okay, kung bumabagabag yan sa isipan mo, try to, also share that feelings to others. No, it's very important not to isolate it kasi darating yung point kapag ikaw ay punong-puno na magre-rebelde ka. Okay, which is not really good. Okay, not really good. Okay, coping mechanism. Learn
Okay.
also to forgive. Learn also to forgive. No? Walang parents na gusto mapabayaan kayo. Walang parents na gusto na ang future nyo ay hindi maging maganda. Kaya sila ganyan. Forgive them. Okay? Love them. Okay?
Tama.
That's it.
So, thank you very
Thank you.
much, Sir Bernard. Well, students, I think that's all for this question and answer portion. Now, Sir Bernard, can you share your video? Because I'm going to give a certificate from the Department of Psychology. This is better if you're going to present yourself. Can you? Huh?
Oo.
Yeah, there is Sir
Yeah.
Bernard.
Alam ko mga gutom na rin tong mga ito eh.
Okay. So once again, students, 2 thumbs up for Sir Bernard. It was really great. It was really very fantastic. Thank you very much, Sir Bernard. And of
You're
course,
welcome,
Bea,
always.
please present our certificate of recognition to Sir Bernard. He needs it very badly. Okay, sir, I will read it for you. Actually, there's no signature yet, but probably later on or in the latter part of our meeting, this is
No
already the
problem.
signature of our bosses. Okay? Uh, St. Vincent College of Cabuyao, Barangay Mamati, Cabuyao, Laguna. There are the two logos, St. Vincent and the psychology. Okay? Certificate of recognition is hereby awarded or given to Mr. Bernardo N. Fernandez II for the invaluable and exemplary service rendered as a speaker and the recently held webinar entitled Strategies for Coping Academic Stress in celebration of the National Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay, so Sir Bernard, given this 21st of November in the year of our Lord, and of course, signed, Kunyari, signed na, Sir Bernard. Ha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Signed, Dr. Jen Casano, RGC, ECAP 1, our guidance counselor and program head of the psychology department. And the other one is Dr. LB Llanes, college dean, and Mrs. Marina A. Chavez, the senior vice president and the directors of the institution. We love you, sir. So, sir, this
Thank
is
you so much.
really for you. This is okay. 2 thumbs up again for Sir Bernard, student. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And now,
Thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen, Sir Bernard, congrats. Uh,
Thank you po.
okay. Now,
Salamat.
ladies and gentlemen, let us hear it from one of the most beautiful people in the psychology department. She has to close the open. Okay, to give our closing remarks, let us hear it from Mom Ariel Jane Mengua. Let us give her 2 thumbs up once again. Give 2 thumbs up to Mom Ariel, students. Okay, thank you very much. Mom Ariel, please take it away.
Thank you, sir. So good morning,
Yes,
Vincentians. Thank you for active listening, and to our resource speaker, Mr. Bernardo Fernandez, thank you for the encouraging words and for educating us about the effects of the academic stress as well as the ways how to cope up with stress using the stress management strategy. It is my great pleasure that you had a fruitful discussion, and because this webinar is very timely and it was very helpful. And on behalf of the psychology department, I would like to express my appreciation to all of the participants for taking out of your busy schedule to attend the webinar. And I would like to officially announce the end of the webinar. So to the SDCC team, the faculty, staffs, and students, uh, thank you for supporting this event. God bless you.
Thank
okay,
you.
okay. So thank you very much, Mom Ariel. Students, thank you very much. I wish that was really a great
Serena,
time for all of us and for all of you. Mom Jen, Mom Janet, thank you very much, Mom Duque, Sir Bernard, and to all of
thank
you
you,
students, thank you very much. I wish this webinar is so
sa
successful. Yeah,
Thank you.
okay. Thank you very much.
lahat ng program head.
Just in case we'll have our face-to-face class, we still have another seminar naman, not webinar, that is under the guidance program. Probably next year, something like this. Okay, so thank you once again, students, and all the special guests. Thank you very much. Okay, Ma'am, would you like to say something? Ma'am Jen.
Again, I want to thank all of you for participating this webinar. Of course, for the lahat ng hardworking staff, faculty members, most especially faculty members who really nag-dry run pa tayo so that this webinar will be a success. So thank you very much sa inyong lahat. At mabuhay! Sabay-sabay nga tayo. Sige ha, sasabihin natin mabuhay ang departamento ng psikolohiya sa St. Vincent. Okay, 1,
Ready?
2,
1,
3.
2, 3. Mabuhay!
Mabuhay
Mabuhay!
ang
Departamento
Mabuhay ang
Mabuhay.
psikologista
ng psikolohiya
Yes,
sa St.
St.
Vincent.
yes.
Vincent.
Thank
Okay.
you. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Parang kahirap mag-leave sa meeting. Okay. Sige, thank you. Have